Hemavata Sutta, Extended Teaching, Khuddaka Nikāya, Sutta Nipāta 1.9. In the time of the Buddha, deep forests were not empty places. They were inhabited by beings unseen by humans, yakkhas, spirits with power and long lives, yet still bound to samsara. Two such beings, Hemavata and Sattagira, once met near the Himalayan region. One had developed confidence in the Buddha. The other still doubted. Their discussion did not revolve around rituals or blind belief. It revolved around a question that every being, human or divine, silently carries. Who in this dangerous world is truly protected? The world has always been unsafe. In the Buddha's time, there were wars, famine, disease, wild animals, and sudden death. Today, the forms have changed, but the danger remains. Accidents, illness, mental suffering, natural disasters, loss, separation, and death still strike without warning. Hemavata asked plainly, "Who lives happily in this world? Who does not tremble with fear? Who has crossed beyond suffering?" These are not poetic questions. They cut directly into the heart of existence. The Buddha's answer did not flatter power, status, wealth, or even heavenly rebirth. Protection, the Buddha taught, belongs to those who are restrained. Restrained in body, not harming others. Restrained in speech, not lying, abusing, or manipulating. Restrained in mind, not chasing, craving endlessly. Such a person may appear ordinary, yet inwardly they are unshakable. Happiness, the Buddha explained, does not come from possessions, praise, or pleasure. It comes from contentment. The one who knows enough sleeps peacefully. The one who is never satisfied is always restless, even in luxury. The Buddha pointed out a truth that still shocks people today. Craving is the root of fear. When you want something desperately, you fear losing it. When you cling to identity, you fear insult. When you cling to life, you fear death. The one who abandons craving abandons fear. Hemavata then asked about crossing the flood. The flood of samsara, birth and death, repeated suffering. The Buddha did not speak of miracles or divine rescue. He spoke of understanding. One crosses the flood by abandoning greed, hatred, and delusion. Not by rituals, not by lineage, not by blind devotion. This is where the sutta becomes uncompromising. The Buddha declared that those who take refuge in the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha do not fall into states of misery. This refuge is not a prayer. It is alignment with reality. The Buddha represents awakened understanding, the possibility of freedom. The Dhamma represents the law that suffering arises from causes and can cease. The Sangha represents proof, beings who walked the path and ended suffering. To take refuge means to live according to this truth. The Buddha did not say the world would become safe. He said wisdom makes one safe within the unsafe world. Hemavata's doubts dissolved not because the Buddha demanded belief, but because the teaching matched reality. Even powerful yakkhas realized they were still vulnerable to ignorance. The sutta leaves us with a quiet but firm message. Protection does not come from strength. Happiness does not come from indulgence. Freedom does not come from escape. They come from restraint, understanding, and letting go. The world remains dangerous, but the path remains open.